and welcome to our holiday-esque episode of Out of the Muhlenbubble. We're your hosts, Heather Downey,
Katie Fisher,
and Zach White.
So this is actually our last weekly shoot of 2018, which is crazy to think, since it feels like the year just started.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It went by so fast. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know I joined at the beginning of 2018, so, like, this is
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It's only been a year?
Yeah, so, like, this is my first full year with the club, and it's just crazy that that's, like,
Anniversary.
already over. Yeah.
Oh, wait, same.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so you guys have only been here for a year, but it feels like a long time.
Yeah.
Because friendship.
Aww.
But do look out, though, because we do have our Chew Street episode coming out in a couple weeks. So make sure to look forward to that. So even if you're sad that this, that this is our last weekly shoot, there's still more content for 2018.
We don't stop.
What's our NBC New Year's resolution for 2019?
That's a really good question.
Maybe we should have talked about that at the meeting yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should just continue to put out great content for our viewers. What do you think?
I like that plan.
I
like
agree with that.
Sounds like I don't know if it's a resolution because we already do that, but Anyway.
We don't stop.
So what holiday, do you guys celebrate a certain holiday like around this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, I celebrate Hanukkah.
I celebrate Hanukkah.
Wow, not numbered, I celebrate Christmas.
But my family does love Christmas, so sometimes,
Yeah, nice. So it's Hanukkah right now.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can enlighten me on what you've been doing this Hanukkah or what your Hanukkah traditions usually are, if you have any.
Yeah, I mean, I know. So, like, last night I actually went to one of my friend's house and they happened to be lighting candles while I was there. So I just kind of joined in at that, and it was pretty simple. It was, like, just that, and then I watched the Eagles game. But normally, traditions, like, before I came to college, I would, get together with my whole family. We would light candles and exchange presents for the night, and then it would just go on for those full 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess now that I'm here in college, I'll probably join like some friends and celebrate the holiday. But before I went to college, my family and I would light a candle each night and celebrate.
Nice.
What about you for Christmas?
We'll celebrate Christmas. So normally, we'll alternate every other year between celebrating with my dad's side of the family and then my mom's side of the family, because then we usually do Thanksgiving with the opposite side of the family, so we get to see everybody at some point in the year. So this year, we're actually going to stay at home for the morning of Christmas and then go down to my grandmother's house, my mom's mom, to have a nice dinner and stay over there for a day or so. But that should be pretty fun, although this winter I am taking a winter class. So, and it starts on Christmas Eve. Ooh, I know. And it overlaps the spring semester by a week. Ooh, really rough. So,
that's a lot.
Yeah, but I did it again. I did it last year too, and I was also sick on Christmas last year, so I'm looking for a way to redeem myself this year because we didn't actually celebrate Christmas till December 26th last year. In my house because I was pretty sick, and then I got everybody else sick too. So that's always fun.
That's the best way to do it. That's a true family right there.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The family spirit of Christmas. So I guess you guys haven't seen it, but the new movies, there's a lot of new movies on Netflix that are Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So I've seen 2 of them so far. I haven't seen A Christmas Prince, which I hear is the one that everyone's raving about. It sounds very romantic, but hopefully I'll get to watch that one soon. But I watched The Christmas Chronicles the other night. It was something.
Yeah, could you possibly give me like a brief review about it? Because I was thinking about watching it, but I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Right, okay. So it's about this girl and her brother. The girl is supposed to be only 10 years old, which is very confusing because she's way more intelligent than like any 10-year-old I've ever met. So,
probably more intelligent than I am now.
Yeah, so she's very into like videotaping things and things like that. So she wants to be able to get a video of Santa at night on Christmas Eve. So things happen. They end up at the North Pole, as you would imagine. And then, so things happen and they're just trying to save Christmas. I don't know what the problem with Christmas really was.
So like a casual Christmas movie.
Yeah, I guess because she was filming Santa, people were losing Christmas spirit, but that doesn't make sense to me because if people are seeing Santa, wouldn't they believe more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was slightly confusing, and there was a lot of plot holes, and it got very confusing at certain points, but
Okay.
But definitely worth a watch if you're into film
Yeah,
analysis.
definitely. I have to go check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting film to analyze. But then another one that I watched was called The Princess Switch, which Vanessa Hudgens is in. So I don't know.
You gotta love High School
yeah.
Musical.
I feel like she's definitely making a comeback. I haven't seen her on TV or movies in a long time, so.
Like since she did High School Musical,
Yeah.
really? Yeah. So this was good because she was also played two different parts. So it was like the whole point. It was basically a Parent Trap, but Christmas and grown up. If you've ever seen The Parent Trap.
Yeah.
So essentially, like this girl, that she went to some fake European country for this baking competition, and then it turns out that the princess of the country looked exactly like her, and wanted to just be normal. So they switched for a day or two, and then of course things happened. People fell in love.
Of course.
I cried.
As every single movie goes.
But I actually liked that one a lot. I would recommend it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those movies that's like really bad, but also really good. Like you definitely just want to watch it and get invested in the characters.
I thought it was also crazy how, knowing that Vanessa had to like play two roles and she had to like add an accent to her voice too.
Yeah, so she had to do like it was a British accent, but they were actually, I don't know what country they were in.
But-
Whatever accent it was from
Yeah.
that country.
Yeah.
Sure, but it sounded like just a bad British accent. But she was good at the American accent though, so.
Understandable.
Well, yeah.
But I definitely would recommend. So I was looking at the list of like the hottest toys of the year. And one of the ones that I saw was Hatchimals, and I hear, Zach, that you would like to explain this to me.
Hatchimals are so much fun. Like, it's gonna sound really confusing when I like explain it, but it's basically like you get an egg for which you don't know exactly what's gonna come out of an egg, other than it's gonna be some sort of a toy, but you don't know like what color it's gonna be or what like shape. Yeah, I know it sounds weird. It's gonna look kind of like a bird, like a baby bird.
Oh.
And with it also comes with this like list of like colors plus instructions, where it's like once it hatches, every time it like beeps like or the eyes like flash a certain color, it means that it's like feeling this thing, and then you have to do something specific to make it like feel better or whatever. And it's basically like you're taking care of a baby bird. And like it sounds weird, but it also like you kind of watch it grow up, and it only takes like an hour or so to do.
An hour.
But
its whole life.
But it's like really fun. And I'd gotten one last year, and I was playing with it, and like I got a good amount of enjoyment out of it, and it was definitely worth it. So
You got
like,
a Hatchimal?
yeah, I got a Hatchimal. It was pretty fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
NBC Hatchimals.
I'd be down.
Let's make it happen.
Yes.
The newest merch, other than our shirts,
Which are beautiful.
Oh.
which are beautiful.
Amazing.
They're not for sale, but definitely.
But you can catch us wearing them around campus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They're
if you-
definitely really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. And if you join MVC, you can also then get a shirt. So,
Incentive. Also
point.
join NBC for the fun of NBC.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so I think that's all we're going to talk about today. So I hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah.
We hope that you guys have a nice holiday, whatever you celebrate, or a happy new year with your families. And so from all of us here at NBC, happy new year. And so we'll sign off. I'm Heather.
Katie?
Zach.
Happy holidays.